Hi everyone, Amber here from So Majestic. Thank you so much for joining in this month. We are on month 3 of our Cotton Cuts Carnival Puzzle Mystery Quilt, and as always I am sewing up the small lemonade colorway. I can't believe we're already on month 3. It feels like it's going by so quickly. So thank you for Cotton Cuts for allowing me to be an ambassador and sew this up. I am having such a great time. Let me know in the comments if you are finding it helpful, what colorway you're doing. Are you doing the small or the large size? And again, I hope you find this video helpful, and be sure to subscribe or like if you do. Thanks. Bye. Okay, so I'm ready to begin month 3 of the Carnival Puzzle Mystery Quilt from Cotton Cuts. I have my lemonade colorway chart here and the directions. I have all my pieces laid out in front of me, that way I can quickly grab them, see the different colors. I am sewing on a Singer 5528 using a 7010 needle and Aurifil thread, and I also have my pressing mat and iron next to me to do everything all near the sewing machine. So we are going to be making 2 sections today. There's 2 3A pieces and 2 3B. So I will guide you through each of those. Okay, so we are going to start with section 3A. We need to join a small triangle B. So that for me is my brownish color, to a small triangle A, which is my white fabric. And we are going to make 2 of these. I'm doing 1 for the video, but if you are doing both sections at once or both pieces of section A, you're going to want to make 2. Okay, so I always lay them out and then line them up. And you can use pins or clips. Sometimes when they're small like this or not a lot of pieces, I just hold them together. And I'm using a full 1/4 inch seam allowance. It has come up a few times that if you use the full 1/4 inch, that your final measurements might not be exact. I do not measure my final pieces. I just sew everything with the same seam allowance. And our arrows are pointing up, so we are pressing towards our A triangle. I'm going to press the back first and then gently open. Okay, so I am going to now work on step 2. We are going to join an F square to the right of the piece that we just made in step 1. So I have an F to the right and a rectangle of piece D, which for me is this green teal color. So I always like to lay mine out first. So I'm going to sew one side at a time. I'm going to start with the small rectangle. And for this piece, our seams are going to be pressed towards the outside. So I'll press the back, open it up gently, and I want to make sure that I am not pulling as I'm pressing. Okay, and now we'll add our piece to the right side. And again, we are also pressing our seams to the outside. Okay, so now we are on step 3. I'm just gonna set this one to the side for right now. Step 3, we need a B triangle, which again is my brown color, and an E triangle, which is my blue color if you're doing the lemonade. And you're gonna make 2 of these, but again, I'm doing 1 for the video. I always take my time on the triangles to line them up and try not to pull, since they're probably cut on a bias somewhere. Okay, and then we are pressing towards our B triangle. Again, for me, that's the brown. Okay, so for step 4, we are going to take another B piece, or B rectangle, and we are attaching it to the left of the piece that we just made in step 3. So I'm going to take my time, make sure I line these up. And we are pressing towards our larger piece. So I'm going to press the back first and then gently open it with my fingers. Okay, and so now for step 5, we are going to join the piece that we just made to the right of the piece that we finished in step 2. I'm going to gently line this up. And we are pressing towards the F square, which is the bright yellow for me. So again, I'm going to press the back, open it up, and I'm going to take a second, just press all my seams again. Okay. So this is our section 3A. You should have 2 of these. I usually put like a sticky note on it when I put it back in. That way when the final assembly comes, they'll all be labeled. So now we are moving on to section 3B. For step 1, we are making 4. So I'm gonna do 2. So if you're doing both pieces at once, you want to make all 4. So we are taking a small D triangle, which is this green color, and we are attaching it to our white triangle. And again, I am making 2 of these. So I want to lay them both out at once. And again, taking my time, making sure that all my sides line up, and because they're die cut, it's usually a perfect match. And instead of lifting and cutting my thread, I'm gonna sew both pieces at once. And we are pressing toward our A piece, which is our, for me, on the lemonade, the white triangle. I'm going to make sure that I press for both of these. Okay, and now we are going to attach our piece that we just made, one of them. I'm going to rotate it so it looks like the picture with my triangle D to the top right. And I am going to attach a large rectangle A. And we are using only one of these. And we are pressing towards our larger rectangle piece. So press the back, then gently open to the front. And I'm also going to set this to the side with one of the other pieces we made in step 1. Okay, so now for step 3, we are going to take another large rectangle A and use our second half square triangle that we made in step 1, and we are attaching it to the left of our rectangular piece A. Again, I'm going to take my time and line them up. And we are pressing towards the A rectangle again. So press the back and then gently open. Okay, and I'm going to set this one to the side as well. So now we're on step 4. We need a triangle A, which is again my white, and then a triangle C, which is my fabric that has that teal but also has some yellow in it. Okay, and we are going to attach those. And we are pressing towards our C side. this way. Okay, and then I'm gonna set this one to the side. We're now on step 5, which I need another A triangle. And this time a E triangle, which is my blue one. Okay. Again, we are going to combine these. And again, we're pressing towards our A side. A lot of half square triangles, so just be very mindful when you are pressing them. I find that's when it's very easy to get your blocks to warp. Okay, so we are taking what we made in step 5, so this one here, and we are attaching it to the right of what we made in step 4. So you can see on the top, you'll have 2 of the A's both facing up. And as long as you kept the same seam allowances, they should match up perfectly. And we are pressing towards the right, towards the side that has your piece E. So for the lemonade, that is your blue triangle. And you can see, because my seam allowances were the same, my point is pretty good, and it's gonna get caught up in the seam allowance. Okay, so our last step, step 7, is we are joining this all together. So I need to take step 6 to the right of step 3. So that is my long rectangular A that has the D piece on the top left. Okay. I'm gonna make sure I'm taking my time, lining everything up. And we are pressing these towards the flying geese piece in the middle. So I'll gently open that with my fingers. And I always like taking a second to press my other seams, make sure they're lying nice and flat. And now we are adding our section from step 2 to the right. So now our D triangle will be on the top right. So again, I'm taking my time to line this up. again, we are pressing it towards the center. So I want to press that first, then open everything up. And taking my time to press this. All right, so this is a very long piece. I have to hold it so far back so you can see it all. And this is our section 3B. So you should have 2 of these when you finish. All right, so we have just finished up month 3 for our small lemonade colorway. So you should have 2 pieces of 3A and 2 sections of 3B. I am so excited to see where this placement will go. So let me know how it went for you, and thank you again. I hope you tune in next month. Bye.